Sup, boys? What is up? It's Saturday. It's October 19th, 2024. It is UFC Vegas 99 fight day, which means it's also just my 2 cents pre. So what's up, boys? Y'all come on up in here. Holler at your boy. Pregame with me. Get hyped for these fights. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, if you're new. And man, I just want to take a minute to give a big shout out to everyone that has been coming through, not only the panel, man, but the live chat. Shout out to all the new subscriptions, the new subscribers. Boys, the subscriptions, watch time, concurrent live viewer numbers, and views in general, all that shit is up. All the metrics are up. That is natural, organic channel growth. And I just want to thank everyone that's helped make it happen over the last few weeks. The last few streams have really been awesome. So thank you to my co-host Moiz, everyone that has been coming through on the panel, making it just really entertaining pre-games. And it's a good time, man. Just a good way to get hyped for the fights. We run through the card. And yeah, that's what it is, dude. So thank y'all. Climbing towards the God. It seems like the most daunting task, like the trying to get to 500 subscriptions. It just feels like the biggest fucking chore, but we're ever so slowly getting there. It's moving in the right direction, and I really appreciate it, man. So cheers to y'all. Thank you. Got a little lemon splash in the binger as usual. Getting toked up, getting ready. I got a couple bets for this card. I got all my picks locked in. So, like I said, man, thank you guys. Everything is up. All the metrics are up. And it's thanks to y'all. I've been trying to do this on my own for a long fucking time, and it just don't get that way if it's just me. So, thank you to everyone that's been helping out. So yeah, where am I at? Yep. Shout out to my dude Aaron the Dog MMA. That's the name of his channel. Subscribe to it if you're not subscribed already. Aaron's been on a little hiatus, but something tells me he ain't gonna be gone too much longer. So shout out to my dude. Subscribe to his channel if you're not already. Check out his UFC breakdown shows. They've been every Wednesday. Like I said, he's been on a little hiatus, but I have a feeling he might be back pretty soon. So shout out to my dude, man. Shout out to the Dome. Shout out to the annual weekly. Shout out to the Locker Room Talk group chat. Shout out to all the group chat communities that I'm a part of. All the homies have definitely been helping this channel out, and man, it's a good time. it's a good community. There's a lot of sharp dudes in these group chats, and yeah, good times, boys. Shout out to you guys. Tune into the Locker Room Talk podcast every Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to all the homies on the Locker Room Talk, man. Big Show, Mills, Billy, the newest official member, Joey, no longer just a guest appearance. So Joey had his first full show this past week. So make sure y'all check that out. And shout out to all those guys, man. I saw Joey in the chat. Yep, shout out to the general dude. My homie. One of my day ones around the YouTube world. Yep. Almost that 'tis the season, man. Yes, indeed. Thank you, my dude. Speak of the devil. So yeah, man, check out that latest episode. And horrible multitasking. God, I need to get better at that. But yeah. Do what Joey said. Shout out to the whole pub, man. I will be in the Pub Sports Radio live stream. So subscribe to Pub Sports Radio. Check that out. If you're looking for a live fight companion / betting stream, that is the place to be. And that's where I will be tonight. Calling the fights, hopefully cashing my bets. I only got a couple of them, but we'll see what happens, man. So what am I talking about? That is all my shout outs. Results from the last card were pretty good. My picks were good. Still holding at 63.5%. My goal is 65% on Tapology. I feel like that's a very attainable goal. So yeah, I did not win the contest, but make sure y'all sign up for the pub contest, man. It's free. It costs you nothing. It's easy to sign up for, pubsportsradio.com. I put my picks in. I'm going to, by God, win this fucking thing again. I've been claiming that all fucking year since I won it in January. I'm about to say, I'm going to win it again. It's going to happen before the end of the year. So help me, God. But yeah, nothing crazy, but I did win a quarter unit. Still up on the year. And I did not lose on Contender Series, man. Shout out to Billy and those boys for hosting those Dana White Contender Series streams, the live betting / fight companions for those. Yeah, this was only the second week that I did not lose, that I actually bet. There was the week before I didn't bet at all. But yeah, I didn't lose, dude. I lost one bet, but I cashed the other one. So, yeah, it was a push. So, did not lose on the last week of Contender Series. Not the worst thing that could happen. Because it was just kicking my fucking ass all season. I watched the weigh-ins. I did watch the weigh-ins. Obviously, the biggest takeaway was Jocelyn Edwards missing by 3.5 fucking pounds and just looking all crazy, dude. Like, she looked like she was going to throw up / pass out. She was like leaning against the wall. Didn't know where she was just in a fucking haze, man. I don't know how she got medically cleared. That's just fucking crazy to me. I don't know how a doctor looks at that and is like, yeah, you're good to go. All right. Great optics. You know, it's probably not the worst thing that's ever happened, I guess, by UFC standards, but it's like, God damn, dude, that's a little wild to me. But I think the fight's still going on. Obviously, she looked the worst out of anybody. A couple fighters I expected to look pretty bad, and they did. Like Bracatona, you can literally see what Bracatona's skull looks like. So yeah, he always looks like real angular and sucked out and gaunt and shit. Like Daniel Pineda's another one. Elkins, they never look great on the scales. Rob Font usually looks rough. So it's like the people that I expected to look rough did. But man, Jocelyn Edwards, I did not expect her to miss by fucking 3.5 pounds. That was pretty crazy, dude. Pretty ridiculous, actually. but it was like half and half. Half the fighters look like shit. Half of them look good. It just doesn't matter, man. Whoever, I mean, Jocelyn Edwards will probably fuck around and win a decision. Who knows? But the better fighter will win at the end of the day, in my experience. But yeah, I thought all these fighters look pretty good. Alice Ardeline didn't, or Ardeleon did not miss weight. So there you go. That's what I thought about the weigh-ins. And this is my greasy little slate, gentlemen. It is 2 bets, 1 underdog bet, and 1 parlay. That is it. No more, no less. Most of the dudes that I'm cool with already know what it is. My dog bet is the main event underdog. I'll talk more about that here in a minute, but that's my dog bet. And then the aforementioned Locker Room Talk podcast, we all agreed on Asu and Kyler Phillips. My leg is Charles Energy Johnson. I think all those legs hit. I think it's a pretty good parlay. Getting close to 2-1. So, yeah, I like that. Those are my bets. And I think that's all the channel business stuff for the record that I need to get out there. And like I said, thanks again, man. These last couple streams have really kicked ass. And I really just, I don't do shit like that alone. So thank y'all. All right. I'm gonna drop the links. Anybody that wants to come through, Moiz, anybody else, just let me know. All right. Copy. Some music would be nice instead of awkward, dead fucking silence. Dumbass. Okay. Alrighty, the links is sent, boys. Let's fucking go. What up, Gabriel? How are you, my dude? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the whole Fab Five. I'm sorry I missed it this morning, boys. Best of luck today with all the college football, of course. And yeah, best of luck to y'all tonight. So the links are sent, and I am just gonna get more stoned. And I think this card is pretty fucking shitty on paper, but those are usually the kind of cards that end up being pretty crazy. Hopefully that's the case. But on paper, man, you cannot polish this turd. It's a fucking stinker, boys. But shout out to you guys. Cheers. Lemon Splash in the Binger, and now going into my brain. So another Apex card, 2 in a row. Pereira and Fluffy is the headliner. I think that is a good fight. Kyler Phillips and Kyler Phillips and Rob Font kind of feels like a Kyler Phillips showcase / setup spot a little bit. And then I guess could be some potentially exciting fights, but there's like 3 low-level chick fights in a row. It's like, God, dude, y'all are testing people's fucking attention span and patience and shit, dude. Like, what? Like, you are getting like, I guess the Ardeleon fight, you can make like a little bit of like a casual viewer, like, oh, like she got a fucking nice ass, whatever. But the other ones, like, you're gonna get no casual viewership on that, and like, it's just greasy. These are greasy cards, boys. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of just going light. I have my 1 underdog bet, I have my parlay, and that is fucking it. And I want to introduce this barrage right here. He had his first full-time episode of the aforementioned Locker Room Talk podcast. I'm going to bring him onto the panel right now, and he's also been a big part of why this channel has been succeeding recently. Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once. I'm just horrible at that. But I didn't introduce him enough. Joey T, my dude, how are you?
I'm doing good, brother. How about yourself, bro?
I'm good. I'm doing even better now. How are you, man?
Hey, man, I'm ready for another good day.
Dude, you killed it on your debut, like, full-time episode of the podcast. So I just wanted to shout you out for that, and dude, thank you for bringing the heat on these pre-games. And speaking of heat, it is my favorite Middle Eastern Scandinavian. You know him, you may or may not love him, but he's certainly got a special place in my heart, and definitely on this panel. Moiz fucking Audio.
Hello.
Hello to you.
Hello.
Hola.
How deep, hard?
Hey, Joey.
What's up, my brother?
I'm good, and you?
Hey, man, let's make some motherfucking money in this bitch, and don't steal my picks.
Go. Oh, yeah. I always steal them, so let me test.
He'll steal your picks. The general, there he is. Moiz, why are you trying to show me up, dude? Why are you trying to, like... Oh, my God, I'm supposed to be the handsome one here. God damn it.
I thought I was the handsome one, but fuck.
I know, dude. Handsome devil. Well, boys, how are we feeling about this card?
Hey, there's some good spots to be attacked on.
I like the PFL better. I'm sorry.
Fair enough, dude. Fair enough.
Come on, man. Cyborg and Ngannou? Really? Cyborg and Ngannou on the same card?
Yeah, I know, dude. I know. War Cyborg, dude, for sure. Hey, fair point, man. I can't push back on it, dude. Hey, War Cyborg, dude. Chris Cyborg's the homie. I used to fuck with Cyborg. Even when I had my old channel, I would be in like live chats where she was doing interviews with Chris. So shout out to her. So yeah, I'm definitely rooting for Chris. I got no action on it, but I like Francis as well, man. Francis used to be my all-time favorite UFC heavyweight. He was that for a period, and I'm rooting for him. I think he knocks Ferrer out, but Ferrer has a chance to clip him too, man. So I think that's going to be real fucking exciting. And yeah, that you can make an argument that makes the PFL stronger than this card at UFC.
Well, TC, you know how I feel about that PFL main event, especially how I said the name wrong.
Oh, I know, dude. I mean,
that's like
you got it out of the way early, dude. It's not going to be the last time either. So yeah, you roll with it well, dude. You just got to make it into a fucking a joke or a bit.
Yeah, that's why when I realized I said Cesar Almeida, I was like, wait, what the fuck? But I was like, nah, my man Cesar Ferreira about to get a knockout though.
Hey, best of luck, dude. I got nothing on that. General, my dude, man. Shout out to Alex Ramirez. Just a good old bud, man. Shout out to him. He always showing support in the chats, and in the group chats and stuff. And yeah, he's a good IRL homie as well.
You know what time it is?
What time is it, Moiz? Holy shit!
It's time to musk up.
You heard the man.
Oh baby, yeah.
You can't go out there in
I'm
public.
I'm ready now.
Y'all can't take your stinking asses out in public without musking up first, by God. So yeah, I did put deodorant on. I did take a shower actually before the stream. I had to go out in public, so I took a shower. I put deodorant on. I'm actually clean and ready for this. I got my coffee. I got my fucking pot, dude. I got my coffee pot. I'm ready to get into this UFC Vegas 99 jank. Yeah, it is time to musk up, dude. It's about to be All Hallows Eve, dude. It is fucking right in the middle of October. Shit, we're like more than halfway through October. But yeah, we got a fight card. Let's we'll just roll with the three of us for now, and no big rush. I'll probably go until like 3:45, and then I'll hop over to the pub. So yeah, UFC Vegas 99, boys. Smash the like button. Shout out to the three people in here. This card fucking sucks, but we're gonna talk about it, and I know all you fucking lovable degenerates have got action on it. I got a little bit of action myself, so we'll just go from the bottom to the top. I do have, I'm pretty sure I got my ban. Oh, God, of course I didn't make banners. Well, hell, I'll just make them right now. And another thing I fucking forgot to do, shout out to my dude Big Show. He sent me the fight cards, and I fucking failed to put them up before, so I'm going to have to do it right now. So let me make goddamn just fucking
this is
dumbass. But hey, what are you gonna do? UFC schedule. It's kind of crazy that is it crazy that Rebellis Espana and Austin Lane is the first fight? Are they trying to suck you? Are they trying to suck us in with this first fight, boys, or is it just misplaced as far as like bout order?
Oh, they're trying to suck us in. No Diddy.
No, I mean the pay-per-view for PFL starts at the same time, so they want to compete with the viewers. Get a viral knockout and take over this social media.
Interesting.
View.
So you're telling me that so the PFL main card starts at 4.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's fucking interesting, man. Well, let me give me.
I just care about the main event.
Give me 1 second here. Let me see if I can. Can y'all do me a favor and just hold it down? Just don't get me canceled, but just talk about the card if you want. And anything else, PFL is fine too. I will be right back. I'm gonna add these. All right. I'm gonna add all these fight cards and shit.
So PFL, I am on the underdog Cesar Ferreira. I knew these are two big boys that came in. I didn't think that Ferreira had that much of a size difference, but that's a big son of a bitch. I think he's going to win by knockout. But the only thing is I may try to do it in round because I know the knockout's close to the money line. But if anyone's going to win, it's going to be a knockout. I'm on Ferreira by knockout. Maybe I'm trying to figure out if I want to go round 1 or round 2, but I see violence in round 1. What about you, Mr. Moiz Audio? I know you're probably on Nagano.
Yeah, I've been following the Ferreira for a long time. So he after round 1, 7.5 minutes, he's only going downward. So
yeah,
and you've seen Francis win a 5-round decision. So yeah.
Oh, so we have a new member up in here. I can't tell by the name.
That's Mick.
What's up, Mick? But I know Cyborg and I forget her name. So the co-main.
Larissa.
Oh yeah, her. I don't know why I think Cyborg's about to get TKO too.
No,
I think they're two. I think it's going to look similar to Nunez. I think both of them are going to bite down to their mouthpiece. They're going to be swinging, and I think someone's going to get clipped. But my heart is going Cyborg. But both of these women are going to swing.
You have to remember Larissa, she can be taken down and
That's true.
be controlled. So you have to look at who has the grappling upside. It's Cyborg. So
Yeah, Cyborg. Wonder what Cyborg by submission is.
it's not good.
Oh, they bullshit the line.
From what I remember, hold on a second. Let
I'm
me
about to
check.
check right now. I'm up. Look.
I'll check
Cyborg.
the.
Oh my God, Cyborg by submission is plus 2,500.
Yeah. Okay, play it. I'm gonna play it. Fuck that.
Holy shit!
Why not? Why not? She's a second degree black belt. Why not?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. It's yeah, it's 1900 here, so I'll shop around.
Word. Damn. Oh, there we are, my man. 2 cents stepping it up. We got the scary.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. That was me. That was fucking my dumbass avatar. Yeah. So sorry about that. Thank you to Big Show for hooking these up. Yeah. So we got the first bout is you see it right there. Rebellis de Spain versus Austin Lane. Joey, you were quick draw McGraw on the link, so I will give you the first spot on this one. What do you think about this fight?
I'm on to Spain. I'm on him by knockout, but I actually am going to sprinkle the Spain round 2 at plus 500.
Nice. Let's fucking go. What up, Gibbs? How are you, man? Shout out to Sports Fanatic Gibbs, and shout out to his the kind of what would you call it? I guess you could call it a contest. More like a
Tracking.
tracking. Yeah, thank you. Shout out to Gibbs for doing the tracking on the best bets in the dome. I need to get my top spot back on that, dude. But I'll touch on that again later. But shout out to him for tracking those, and yeah, man, for coming on. And Gibbs, dude, thank you. I said it earlier in the stream, but thank you and Moiz and Joey and everyone that's been coming on these panels and making them really just like kick-ass pre-games. Thank you, because it's been helping with all the metrics and shit. Okay. Anyways, Moiz audio. Did you go on this one already? What do you think?
It's always, I mean, a layup for the Spain, whether it's round 1 or round 2. Most likely, Lane is going to attempt to wrestle here, but from what I saw, he doesn't have the same timing, and like Costa did. And second, I don't think he was prepared this Spain for wrestling last time. So I'm with this Spain knockout.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and complete that. I think it feels like that's what it is. Like, okay, like let's give to Spain. He lost the last one. We're not, this is a bounce back spot here. Lane just got knocked out not too long ago. He's never had a good chin. I mean, again, in a vacuum, like I've seen some people like, oh, Austin Lane by sub if he gets the takedowns, blah blah blah. It's like, dude, he was getting Spain was getting taken down and like beat on by Waldo. Like, I don't know, man. I think even if he gets taken down, like he'll eventually just get back up, or the round will end, start back on the feet. So I'm not betting this. Like, I just think it's a Spain knockout in the first or second round. Austin Lane doesn't have a good chin, and the dude just hits like a truck. And you want to talk about kind of like Henan Fahea, like Rebellis is a big boy, baby. And yeah, like Austin Lane's a big dude too, but like he ain't got no fucking chin. I think it's a Spain knockout spot. But the second fight.
Do we still have another person that joined? I think Mick. I think.
Huh?
I think another person joined when you were going.
No, that was me. That was me. That's how I added the
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's my William Montgomery fucking avatar.
Right,
when I'm feeling fucking stupid. So yeah, but thank you anyway for being on that. I really felt bad if someone had popped in. But anyways, the second fight is what, Ardeleon and Martinez, I believe.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Well, This one, I would say, of all the chick fights, if you're gonna watch one just as a fucking dirty dog, where just like I want to look at some fucking poster while I watch some fights, like this is the fucking one. Yeah, Alice Ardeling got a tater. She got a bunch of followers on social media. She is an actual OnlyFans chick. Melissa Martinez, dude, it's like both of them had a very disappointing debut. I'd say like Elise Reed is a little bit better of a loss than Shanna Banana, but I can't bet either one of them. I'm gonna pick Alice or Alice or De Leon or Ardeline or the Tater, man, the one with the fucking ass. I'm gonna pick her. Feels like Ardeleon or pass, and I will be passing like a motherfucker, and I will now pass the mic to Moiz. What do you think?
Yeah, if you saw the last fight, Shauna Ben, like 3 fence grabs in round 1, prevented a dominant position and damage, so should have been a draw, should have been a point deduction. Also, if you see, if you watched Shauna Ben, she didn't react well either when Ardillian landed those right hands, so I have to pick Ardillian here. Grappling upside and the power upside, and pressure fighter. I don't think Smelly Melly has the same footwork as Shauna Bannon. You know,
ridiculous.
I love you, Smelly Melly, but
Jesus Christ.
I gotta pick the Eurotrash.
So. Where do you come up with these? Nice, dude. Fuck, Joey, what do you think?
I'm going with Ardeline. I think she's the more well-rounded fighter. She had a full camp for this fight. She was supposed to fight Ryan Amanda, and I was picking Ardeline for that matchup. I don't think Martinez is as good as what her line is, and I thought this line would be more towards a pick'em. I think Ardeline can definitely mix in takedowns and control, and from what I've seen, Martinez was outside the UFC. She got taken down with no problem. It was a fight I think she won by split decision. But if Ardeline gets one of those good positions, I think she's live to even win inside the distance. And if you play her inside the distance, is at plus 550.
God damn, that's pretty crazy, dude. I mean, I guess I see why, because a lot of these chick fights will go to the cards, even when on paper it looks like they should finish. So I guess I get that, but dude, yeah. And what Moiz said, yeah, the fence grab, she probably could have maybe got the finish. So yeah, the pick is dump. Give me Ardeleon. And I hope it is kind of a grapply kind of, transitional sweeps and fucking, butt cheeks flying everywhere. That's kind of the fight I'm hoping for, but I kind of just hope these chick fights are just over with as quickly as possible. Like I was saying that earlier, dude, they are testing the fucking attention span, man, with these early fights. It's like, yeah, the first one maybe to like compete with PFL, but fucking these chick fights in a row, you ain't fucking doing shit with that. But anyways, we can press on. It feels like Ardeleon or pass. I agree with what y'all said about the breakdown. And shout out to my dude Noah Allen and also Bo Jackson. I saw Bo in the chat. I'm just kind of going with Noah's fatter ass theory here. I mean, it's a working theory, but it seems to be working, dude. So yeah, give me Ardeline. Now, the next one is that the Jocelyn Edwards and Tamira's?
Elise Reed.
Okay, it's the Reed fight. Okay, thank you. I want to go in order. Okay, Jessica Penne and Elise Reed. I'll kick this one off. Dude, I cannot parlay Elise Reed. No fucking way, dude. I need an Elise Reed parlay like I need a hole in the fucking head. I said that on the podcast, and I mean it. But I think she's a better striker. She's a little bit younger. She's a little bit quicker. Penne is like sub or bust. She could get the sub, though, so I cannot fucking parlay Elise Reed, but Penne's old and, like, sloppy, wonky striking. She's really just like an arm bar, like a walking arm bar, and that's it. But she could probably get it. So that's why if I parlayed Elise Reed, that's exactly what would happen. But give me Elise Reed. Joey, what do you think about this fight here?
So, if anyone that watched the show, Elise Reed was my leg of the parlay. If you don't want to pick a winner on this side, I think this fight has sneaky finish ability. Fight not go to distance at plus 165. If Penne gets on top and has dominant position, she's live for any type of submission. Elise Reed, 2 out of her 4 losses are by sub. But now I think about it this way: if you tell me this is a standing match, I think there's a chance Elise Reed could light her up like a Christmas tree. Personally, Pena's been getting hit way too much, and it'd be like more one of those like volume type TKOs. Elise Reed by knockout plus 500. But I think the side I'm really looking at, maybe fight doesn't go to distance just to be safe in case someone does get finished.
That's greasy, dude. I could see Reed getting a TKO maybe. Penne has been getting cracked. I like it. Moiz, what do you think about this fight? Any action?
No. I think
it's a good point, Gibbs.
I agree,
think
Gibbs.
The most logical path here for Reed is to follow the Carter game plan. Stay at range, kick her lead leg, and follow up maybe with the overhand right. So cruise to decision, but mistakes can be made, and I am going to bet Jessica Penne by TKO round 3, like plus 7,000.
Oh Jeez. Shit!
I don't think Reed is going to give up her back this time. She's going to try and retain guard, and I think Penne will most likely then pass her guard and
full mount some baby Huey Hammerfist with no power on him, but just land like 1,000.
So that's my bet. Yeah, round 3 TKO.
Oh my god, dude, that's so greasy. What are the odds on that?
7,000.
Jesus 7,000. Fucking Christ! I hope you hit that, Moiz. That is that's greasy. Unreal. That's hilarious. All right. I think the world has had enough of this fucking breakdown. Elise Reed. By decision, I will say. Next fight. This one is how is this fucking fight happening? How did Jocelyn Edwards get medically cleared for this fight?
I don't know. Like I know she missed by 3 pounds, and I kept seeing even like since I do DFS. 3.5.
Oh no. Second attempt it was 3 pounds. You're right.
Okay, but
sorry.
138 said on my timeline that she was just acting, just playing it up.
I don't know.
I'm like,
I don't know, dude.
I don't think so.
She looked bad when she first went up there. And she was acting all crazy about her hair. Like she was really like that was really bothering her. It's like, dude, if you wanted to really try and get you to bust all your hair off, I don't know, man. Like that was a little that was weird. She just looked like shit to me. Moiz, what in the fuck is going on with this awesome fight? This is just the highest of levels.
It's the same round 3 finish for Jocelyn Edwards. She has the grappling upside and can use her teep kicks to establish range. So Vidal sucks, and her only path is a Canadian knee bar. So
Canadian knee bar.
Grappling sucks in Canada. So
is she a transplant, Vidal?
Maybe, but yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Joey T, what's the action here?
If Edwards really wants to make this look easy, just close the distance, get a clinch, get a takedown. Vidal, as my boy Moy said, Vidal sucks. Absolutely sucks. And She's better everywhere. Maybe Vidal might have slight power. Maybe have I seen it? No. I don't hate that late finish, but if she gets the ground, maybe gets a ground and pound, Vidal turns over. Edwards by subs at plus 1,000.
That's greasy, dude. I just like. Go ahead. Sorry.
I think I'll probably say decision the most safe one, but I'm probably not touching this fight.
Yeah. Dude, it's like I guess can't really say she has power because she like did something to Ramona Pasquale. Like that's not a.
Ramona Pasquale's trash.
She is, dude. Like that's not like a litmus test for a watermark, any kind of gauge or anything. I don't know. So yeah, I agree, Joey. Man, yeah, I think this is gonna be a classic. Like, I mean, all the shit I was saying about, I should get my like Claire. Like, she's probably gonna win the fight. She's probably gonna win a fucking like gross, nasty fucking decision. Real nasty work here. I think it's gonna be a greasy fucking Edwards split. But yeah, Vidal sucks. Edwards is just clown shoes for this whole the weight miss fiasco. I don't even know what to fucking make of that. But yeah, give me Edwards by decision, I guess. I thought about maybe changing my pick, but nah, I just don't give enough of a fuck to even do that. I don't even care enough to even do that.
Friends do not allow friends to pick Vidal.
And it was just too much effort. That would be, even to literally just take a couple seconds. Nah, it's not even worth that effort. I'm just leaving it with Edwards' decision. But we can move on to the next fight. And it is, I believe, are we all ready to Katona
Matsumoto
and Katona?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Joey. And this is my fault. I didn't make the banners, and I don't have these. I just uploaded these fight cards, but they're not in order, so I apologize. But I thank you for keeping it in line. Let me make a banner for this. Joey, what is going on with this fight?
I'll say this. I think the line should be closer. I am picking Matsumoto, and I'm leaning Matsumoto by decision.
Interesting. Moiz.
After researching, Katona by decision.
Ooh.
Wrestling upside, head strike efficiency upside, defense upside, and the possibility for him to dictate the pace of the fight. So you couldn't do that with the Armfield because Armfield is a pressure fighter and he constantly moves forward. I don't think Matsumoto is the same type of fighter. So I have to pick Katona.
Yep. I think this is going to be a bland, pasty ass white bread Brad Katona decision. I can't bet him because I just makes me want to fucking do that. Makes me want to fucking throw up. But yeah, I have a feeling like Matsumoto. He's just gonna pull a fucking Brad Katona. It'll just be like so lame and boring, just like mixing all the skills together or however he fucking sounds, and he's just like it'll just be lame. It'll just be like he'll have a few like ground strike advantage, like he'll have the strike advantage by like 2 or 3 just by virtue of ground strikes. He'll mix in takedowns, and it'll just be lame as fuck, and it'll be a Brad Katona decision. And it just feels like a Katona or pass. I will definitely be passing because Matsumoto is way more dangerous to me. Katona does make mistakes, and he's just not that great of a fighter. Like, he's a good fighter, but dude, you literally had to go through the Ultimate Fighter twice. Like, that's almost like an indictment to me. So give me Katona, but God, I couldn't stay further away from this fight. I'm just gonna wish everyone best of luck. I know my dude Show, he likes Matsumoto this week. I think Matsumoto is definitely the more dangerous fighter, like I said, and I think that he could, if anyone's going to get finished, if anyone's going to get subbed or knocked out, I think it's going to be Katona. So yeah, I'll be rooting for Big Show, but I'm just staying the fuck away from it, man. I got a bad feeling. You know, I hope it's just fucking. I hope I'm just full of shit there, and it's just fucking. I've definitely been like, I got a feeling here and been wrong, so I'm hoping I'm wrong there. But yeah, and shout out to Mills. Mills likes Jocelyn Edwards. Joey T, like he was saying earlier, likes Elise Reed, and Billy likes Robelis Despania. So yeah, let's. I'll be rooting for Matsumoto, but yeah, I just gotta. I hope I'm wrong there. We'll see. Bo says it's a good fight. The general likes Matsumoto, man. Hey, that's a good sign.
That's true.
Alex is a really sharp predictor, dude. I can tell you that first fucking hand, man. That's the pick miner right there, dude. He finds the best picks. He listens to everyone, and he just picks the best ones and wins. I agree with that though. He's undefeated, and it's not like Katona is an impossible fighter to beat. The motherfucker literally had to go through the Ultimate Fighter twice. So, yeah, and it was against not good fighters, but against other like recycled second run dudes. So, yeah, I get why Matsumoto's favored, and I'll be rooting for him. Now, the next fight is that the Asu? Yeah. Thank you. Asu Amabaya versus Mateusz Nicolau. Joey, I know that you have a good bit to say about this fight, so I will let you kick this one off, my dude.
I appreciate that, good sir. Amabaya is the pick. He is the first part of the base of the parlay. And also, he's also my Planet Flag this week. I really do think he gets Nicolau out of there. So Amabaya inside the distance plus 325. And during the breakdown, I did say Amabaya could knock him out because Nicolau is very chinny. And if you want to go by just a pure knockout prop, you can get that at plus 650.
Nice, dude. All right, Moiz, what do you think? Can Nicolau just rat his way to a decision here, or what's happening here?
Unfortunately, this might be a stinker and a split decision because you have one guy who has been knocked out twice in his last two fights, so he'll be more cautious. He'll be less willing to take risks. And Amabayev is, just a takedown merchant, and people think it's going to be a great fight, but you might actually see a split decision here. So I'm picking Asu. I've always picked him, so in a couple of years now, before he was in the UFC. So yeah, Asu buys decision because the other guy will be more timid. Yeah.
I agree with that. Those are great breakdowns, and I'm also on Almabayev, and I co-signed this for the parlay. Anybody that's new to the channel, I mean, I doubt it, but all of us on the parlay, we all try to agree on a base, like a core of the parlay that we all think, two winners that we're like all pretty confident in will get the job done. The reason I'm on Almabayev is what Moiz was saying. I think Nicolau is going to be timid. It could be close, but they're not going to give it to the dude that's like disengaging and like is going to constantly. I think he's going to have his back up against the fence, defending takedowns a lot. And yeah, I think, the dude's got good takedown defense on paper, like statistically, but I think it's because he's either been getting knocked the fuck out or he hasn't really been fighting any like crazy good wrestlers, or it's like a combination of the two. Like he got taken down by Elliott, but the other dudes, like I said, they're either like not really like that kind of fighter. They're just going to be spamming takedowns, which Almabayev will be doing, or they just fucking sparked him, or like he got to them. I don't know, man. Like Nicolau, I thought he might have been a live dog early in the week, but then I looked at it and it's like, man, he's just been fighting scary anymore. I think Almabayev, his Nicolau's timidity is actually going to, I think, lead to either Nicolau getting taken down and either smashed on the ground, maybe clubbed and subbed, or just getting knocked the fuck out again, dude. Like Almabayev, it looks like he's been like working on his striking and shit. And dude, I wouldn't be surprised if he just fucking clip Nicolau. I know it seems like, man, can he really get knocked out again? Yeah, I think he could. Or subbed or something. So yeah, give me Almavive here. But yeah, good shit, boys. And yeah, obviously he's the base of the parlay, so I'm biased or whatever. Nicolau is dangerous, but I just don't think he's the same fighter. Like he's been getting fucked up, dude, and
Yeah,
I
and
just think it's changed the way he fights.
and he looks like Mickey Mouse. You know, you ever seen Mickey Mouse, the cartoon?
Mhm.
That's Nicolau.
He does, man. He does have a rat face.
But he does have a good looking woman though.
Yeah,
That doesn't surprise me.
She's gonna leave him after
And then he gets knocked the fuck
fight.
out.
Yeah,
It's
Alex
gonna be
Pere-
it's gonna be the next
Alex
JP
Pereira will be in the audience, and you know what's gonna happen.
Alex Pereira will steal Panero right from him.
Yeah, or Uriah Faber, one of them.
Yep. They don't give no fucks.
Fucking Faber.
God, he's a character, man. But I think that'll do it for the prelims, boys. And the
Yeah, that's
last
the prelim main event.
hell yeah. All right. Is the main card opener Jake Hadley fight?
No, it's the battle of the old farts.
That's right. Okay, I got it right here. Okay. Darren Elkins and Daniel Pineda. I'm gonna kick this one off, boys. I'm picking Darren Elkins, man. They're both old. Elkins is just the better fighter. Like he's always kind of been the better fighter to me. You can argue he's like a little. He obviously like takes, no pun intended, like damage worse. He cuts easier, but I still think he's a little bit tougher and like I don't know, man. I think he could knock Pineda out late. I think I actually picked him by third round knockout on Tapology in the pup contest. But yeah, I'm gonna take Elkins, man. I just think he's a little bit better, even at this late stage. Pineda does hit pretty hard. I could see Elkins maybe getting knocked out. He's definitely not like quite as durable as he used to be, but yeah, dude, give me the damage here. But this is a fucking, honestly, man, this is a fucking sad ass fight. And I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to it, honestly, but give me Elkins here. Moiz, what do you think?
Most likely Daniel Pineda round 1 KO. Once he starts hitting those hard shots, most likely from what we have seen before, Elkins is going to try and panic wrestle. He's going to duck, and then Daniel Pineda is going to land that flying knee and finish the fight. If not, it's a 10-8, then you get a draw.
The king of the draw has spoken, boys. Joey T, what do you think about this fight?
If you got any value on Elkins early during the week, you got him at plus money. This morning I woke up, he was a minus 135 favorite. Now you can get some plus money if you are on the Pineda side, but I'm on the Elkins. Round 1 is definitely going to be scary because, as my boy said, Pineda can be dangerous round 1. After round 1, he tends to slow down, and I think that's when the decent striking with more than likely chain-style wrestling control time of Elkins will kick in. Maybe a third round finish, or I'm leaning more Elkins decision, but I'm not touching this fight.
Yeah, Elkins got way better cardio. It's not even fucking close. But yeah, I think Pineda is more dangerous. So yeah, that first round knockout's a pretty good look. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with this one. Could we see a double retirement potentially?
Well, I think I called double retirement for the Means and Court McGee, but I haven't heard no retirement yet.
Interesting. All right. Well, good stuff. We pretty much got through that one. And the next one is that the Energy and
Hadley.
No, the Hadley one's next. Thank you.
Yes,
where is that?
Hadley and Smotherman.
Yeah, Cameron Smotherman is stepping in to, who is he replacing again?
It was supposed to be Brady Highstand.
Yeah, that dude. I was considering betting Hadley there. I think Hadley still wins here. It's a pass though. So, like Hadley is not like an invincible fighter. Like he's definitely got flaws and stuff. So I could see Smotherman potentially like making the best of his opportunity, but it's just the short notice makes it kind of a weird fight for me and just a weird spot. So I'm gonna pick Hadley, just having way more UFC experience, and I don't know. Give me Jake Hadley, but not something I feel like crazy passionate about. Joey T, you got anything here? What do you think?
So Sutherman, last time I saw Sutherman live, it was a Dana White Contender Series fight. He was I believe he was the favorite versus a dude I can't pronounce his last name. But whoever Kazuma beat, that Chinese submission guy, he beat a dude out of Serra-Longo gym. He got knocked. Some of them got knocked out by him in round 1 by TKO. I know Hadley's the more well-rounded fighter. Smotherman has looked better since his Dana White Series on a 4-fight win streak. I'm going Hadley. I think Hadley is better everywhere. I know Smotherman could be more athletic, but after round 1, I think his cardio could go down. I think Hadley maybe inside the distance. That's minus 135. Depends on which game plan. If it's a hit and move similar to Colin Loughran, it's probably gonna be Hadley by decision. I got no problem betting Hadley what his line is now because I think he wins. A decent parlay piece, but I'm still scratching my head on it. But I got Hadley winning.
Right on. Hey, shout out to you, Mick. Dude, I appreciate your help over the last couple weeks with the panel and being in the chat and shit. So shout out to you and cool, man. Safe travels. Best of luck to you, and thanks for stopping through in the chat, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, best of luck to everyone, man. Even if y'all are on the other side, we can't always agree on every fucking fight, but
nope.
As long as somebody making money that I'm cool with, you know, that's all good. What's up, Joe? Hadley gets smoked. Well, there you go.
Hey, Joe,
if he does, man, I will shout you out.
But Joe, in the comments, I want to know like your actual method theory of how does Hadley get smoked. I'm not saying you're wrong by any means. Everyone has a right to their opinion, but I want to see where your point of view is.
Well, I hope you're betting it because you're probably getting fucking crazy odds on Smotherman inside the distance.
I'll actually check what that is on my book.
I mean, Hadley, like I said, he's not invincible, man. He's
never been finished.
He can be clipped, he can be dropped, but he's never been knocked out, but he can be hurt. And I'm sure like Smotherman's gonna try and make the most of it. Probably gonna be dangerous early, but yeah, we'll see. It's just too weird. Like I just don't like the late replacement and Hadley can be a little overconfident. He can be a little fucking cocky sometimes, man. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just staying away from this one.
So TC, to answer your question, Smotherman by inside the distance plus 650.
Golly.
But he's primarily a striker. So if you want to play his knockout prop, you get a way juicier number at plus 800.
All right. Well, there you go, Joe. If you want to get greasy with Smotherman, some pretty good odds. Moiz, what do you think about this late replacement here?
Hadley by submission. It's gonna looks
Me neither. Lobby.
Way too easy. So Smotherman sucks. I hate him. I hate this. Yeah. Look at his face. Fuck him. He's getting subbed.
Great. Yo, Moiz, I do have one question for you. I'm looking at PFL. I'm about to put it on. The next fight I was waiting for, it's actually about to come on soon. Do I think my man Stotts win by submission plus 350?
Yes, I bet Stotts by submission. Of course.
Oh, let's go.
He's the grappler. He's the wrestler. So
is this Ravion Stotts?
Yeah. I'm gonna put that on. The prelims are on ESPN Plus, right?
Interesting.
ESPN Plus.
All right, I think
YouTube as well.
Oh, shit, YouTube too. Okay.
Yeah, the prelims.
Hell yeah, appreciate it, boys. Shout out to the 6-7 people in the chat. I think we had 8 at one point, man. We flirted with 10, haven't quite got there, but I get it, man. This card is fucking dookie. Yeah, like and fucking subscribe. Thank you, Stubborn Mick, man. Hell yeah. Well, enjoy your time with the missus and safe travels to her and peace and blessings unto you, brother. But yeah, man, I think we covered that one pretty well, though, boys. We can move forward. And let me don't tell me. I think is the next one the Charles Energy Johnson fight and Sue Mudarji.
Yes, sir.
All right, I finally got one right, dude. Sorry, I'm just not looking at. I don't have anything up in front of me. Yeah. So, like Mick said, like, subscribe, share this if you don't mind, and I appreciate everyone that's been doing so in the recent weeks because it's been helping for real. So, goddamn comments. Okay, there we go. What's up, Clown Show fan?
Clown Show.
Action Jackson. What's up, Action Jackson? Says Charles Johnson by decision. I don't hate that. So yeah, I'll kick this one off. Charles Energy Johnson is going to be the pick. He's also my leg of the parlay this week. So shout out to the Locker Room Talk podcast boys, Joey T, Mills, Billy, Big Show. Yeah, I like Charles Johnson this week. I like him quite a bit. Sumadarji, he hits hard. He's dangerous. He's definitely dangerous early. But man, like that Matt Schnell fight is such a bad look. I know that should have been stopped. I know a lot of refs would have fucking stopped it, but like, I don't give a fuck, man. Like you can't like finish the job against Matt Schnell. I don't know, dude. I get it, but man, nah, dude. I think Johnson has actually turned a corner. He was a guy that I was like, man, this dude is like a fraud. But dude, he's proven me wrong several times. And like that last win against Josh Van was impressive to me. And I just don't like Sumadarji again. Like dangerous in the first round. Johnson can't get careless, but he's way more likely to win a decision. Way more likely to get a late finish, club and sub, knockout, something. But yeah, give me the energy here. I think he gets it done. And obviously I'm biased. I bet him, but yeah, I think it's Johnson. Like if you're on Sumadarji, I guess I could see Sumadarji not. You cannot see that dude winning a decision. So yeah, that seems to be his only path for me. But Joey T, what are you thinking about this fight?
My dumb ass was on mute. I'm on Charles Johnson. I know I was maybe screaming on the show him possibly by submission because Sumadarji, all 6 of his losses are by sub. But we know sometimes Charles Johnson does tend to take his time early in round 1. And if he does, maybe we get a better opportunity on a bet line. He's currently minus 250. So pay attention to that as a potential live bet if he does start slow. But I'm on Charles Johnson. I may just take the money line. I don't know more likely he could win a decision, but I wouldn't mind seeing him get a submission.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think he's fought a little bit higher level of competition, and like I don't know, man. Sue Mud is like he's not a terrible fighter. He's just I don't like his cardio. I don't like his fight IQ, and I think Johnson is just better at both of those, honestly, at this point, and the experience and the improvements in the striking, and yeah, and cardio. I know I said that already, but I think that's a big advantage for him here. And honestly, it helps his durability too a little bit. So yeah, give me the energy here. Moiz, did you go on this one?
Yeah, I got first of all, Sumadarji is most likely going to knock Johnson down in round 1 with his fast left straight, and then most likely Johnson will be forced to grapple and get the submission.
Nice. I like it. Yeah. Anyway, anyhow, as long as Charles Johnson gets it done, I will be happy there. But yeah, good stuff, boys. We can move forward, and are we to the co-main event already?
Yes, sir.
Man, we've been flying through this one. Good shit. All right. I will start this one off. we all agreed on Kyler Phillips this week on the podcast. This feels like, other than Robelis, the first fight, this feels like one of the setup fights on the card. I know that sounds disrespectful and dismissive to Rob Font, but I don't see why Kyler can't do what he did to Pedro to Rob Font. It's like Rob Font is slow, he's hittable. Like Phillips has good cardio. I think he's just going to light Rob Font up, can maybe knock him out late. Like I think the speed advantage is going to be stupid here. And Kyler Phillips has like pretty good defense. Like he gets hit a little bit less and he lands a little bit more. And I just think the age gap, and I don't know, man. Like this is a few years ago. Yeah, Rob Font would be super duper live. And I know like seeing Rob Font at that number, it's like, oh man, all his experience. And I get it, but he's also 37, and like I said, he's just fucking a punching bag. So yeah, give me the Matrix here. It feels like a Kyler Phillips kind of like showcase spot, and I think he does just that. Moiz audio. What do you think about this fight here?
Kyler by split decision. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. All right, Joey T, what do you think about this co-main event?
So I'll say this. I know in interviews, Phillips believes if he can get a finish on Font, it should overall push him up into the top 10, which I do agree. If he does, he'll definitely get a push up into the rankings. But Rob Font is hard to put away. But one thing, if Kyler Phillips wants to make this easy, watch what Davison Figueiredo did. Watch what even Corey Sandhagen did. Use your athletic striking and mix in takedowns. He should be able to win a decision with no problem. If he's really trying to go for a finish to make a point, then hey, more power to you. And if you win, you are our last piece for the base of the parlay, and a lot of people will thank you, sir.
Damn right. What do you think, Moiz?
Yeah, like I said, Kyler by split decision.
Oh yeah, you already went. I'm sorry.
So because he's with TriStar now, Rob Font, so expected boring fight.
Yeah, a very cerebral performance. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason why Kyler can't club and sub Rob Font. It's like, I know he's tough to just like knock out per se, but his durability has been, starting to wane a little bit in recent like performances and stuff. So yeah, I think there's a chance that Kyler could maybe like buzz him and then jump on the neck. He is a pretty dangerous sub grappler. I don't know if he's a black belt, but he's up there. He's brown belt, black belt, something. So yeah, give me the Matrix here. I did bet him. Obviously, we did like Kyler Phillips on the podcast this week, so obviously pulling for him. But it just feels like a Phillips spot. What's up, Zach? Phillips can't help but do the bare minimum to win fights at this level. Okay. Dude, he fucking lit Pedro the fuck up.
Yeah. Y'all do your own thing, man.
Yeah. Man. Zach, let's hear that fucking Southern accent, dude. No, I'm just playing. What up? Yeah, I think he's gonna make a meal out of fucking Rob Font. But yeah, I've been wrong before. We'll see. So yeah, think everyone went on that one. Shout out to the 7 people, 8 people in the building, and we have made it, gentlemen. The main event of the evening. Hernandez versus Pereira is technically the name of this fight card, but it feels like it's a Michel Pereira fight. I know, like, Fluffy has better cardio. I'll give him that. He is known for breaking dudes late, surviving early storms. You can certainly make an argument he could do that here. And I guess I get why he's the favorite. He's got less fights overall, but it's against a higher level of competition, I'd say. Like the win over Brendan Allen, I think, what was it, an LFA or something? It was a 5-rounder. He won 5 rounds against Allen. That's aging really well. but his losses are not. Like, some of his wins are aging well. Like the Jin Young Park win is aging pretty nicely. As well as the Vieira. I don't know who was it. There was another one. It's like, okay, that's a pretty good win. But his losses really aren't, man. Like the Maluko loss, like he's in karate combat now. Like the Kevin Holland loss is not aging well. So yeah, man. Like I get it. Like Fluffy can come back and win, but Michel Pereira to me is more like the dudes that have beaten him than the dudes that he's been beating recently. I'm talking about Fluffy. I'm on Michel Pereira here. He's my underdog of the week. Obviously, I'm super duper biased. He's one of my favorite fighters, so there's some even more bias. But I'm like, he's one of my favorite fighters because I just think he's like underrated and like he's still being underrated here. People are still going to go back and look at that Tristan Connolly fight, and that's fine, dude. You go back and look at some of his other losses, again, like the knockout loss to Dushko, like the ground and pound loss. Like, it's not a good look, man. I get it, but like, also, like, that helps get him in this spot here, like, as an underdog. So, yeah, give me Pereira, dude. I think he's the more dangerous striker. I think Fluffy, even in some of these fights he's been winning, dude, like he got hurt early against Edmund. He got hurt against Roman. I think Michelle is faster than those dudes. I think he's going to be faster than Fluffy. And I just don't know if he's going to be able to weather the storm here. And I just don't know if this is one of those cases where he's going to necessarily like break Michelle. I don't see why Michelle can't just point fight his way to a decision, even if it's 5 rounds. You know? So, yeah, give me Pereira here as the underdog. Moiz Audio, my co-host, my dude. What do you think about this fight? Of course, there's a case to be made for Fluffy, but what do you think here?
It's either Pereira knocks him out in 60 seconds or we get a late finish by Fluffy. I'm on the Fluffy side because his process is proven and well documented. So
fair enough. Fair enough. Joey T, what do you think about this main event, which actually is a pretty fucking awesome fight?
Yeah, I like both guys. I'm kind of, mad this fight actually happens, but it has to happen. They're both on good runs, and the winner can really, move their name up for a guy probably in the top 8 and over. Maybe even the winner can fight Brandon Allen. So maybe that's a decent matchup right there for the winner. I'm going with my boy Pereira. He's just, if anybody that did watch, he's a bad motherfucker. And the striking's not close. I know that Hernandez can get hit to the body, and that could happen, but a sneaky play. People need to keep forgetting that Ferreira is also a very strong black belt. What if he rocks Fluffy and maybe gets the neck? That's plus 800 by sub.
Dude, that's greasy. He's got a good front choke series too.
Yeah. So I might sprinkle Ferreira by sub. I did it for the contest though. I think I did Ferreira round 2.
Let's go. Yeah, man. I think this is a good fight. I'm glad someone was on Fluffy because it is like, it feels like kind of a 50-50. So yeah, give me the fucking dog here. I think Hernandez was always the favorite, but he started out as like a bigger favorite, I think, and it got bet down. So I got Pereira at 120 when it yo-yoed back up a little bit because I was looking at plus 125 on DK, and I was like, and then I waited, and it dropped to plus 114, and I was fucking pissed. And then
what's the price for Pereira to win inside 60 seconds?
Holy shit!
That's the bet you should make.
No, excuse me. It was plus 125 on MGM, and then it dropped, and then it was plus 114 on both books. I only use MGM and DK myself, but then it went back up on DraftKings, and then I took it at plus 120. So, yeah, man, it's a good fight. Yo,
to answer your question, Pereira to win 60 seconds or less plus 1,700.
Yeah, that's the bet to make. It is. That's the bet to make.
He gets after it early, man, and Fluffy gets buzzed and like hit and hurt early.
Yeah. So That's the smartest thing to do at that price. Why not?
Yeah. It'll be interesting too. Like, what? Let's say it is in the 4th round. Yeah, Michelle's going to be getting tired. What's Fluffy going to be looking like?
Fluffy can go
I actually think
an
Fluffy has better
hour.
cardio.
I know he has better cardio, but I mean,
Yeah.
he might be kind of fucked up at that point.
No, yeah, you have to
You
look
know
at
what I
the,
mean? Like,
Yeah.
because I don't. This is what I don't see. I don't see if it's round 4 and Fluffy's been winning. I don't see Michelle making it. You know what I don't think it makes the 4th round if Fluffy's having his way with the grappling for 4 rounds. So like in the late rounds, I'm not so sure that Pereira, like, he might not have like the cardio advantage, but Fluffy might be kind of fucked up and kind of, I don't know, dude. So I feel like it's not made. I don't think it's like a clear like, oh, Hernandez is just going to break him. Like, he's not slow like Vieira. He's not slow like Roman. Like Roman, he doesn't fall off a cliff like those dudes. Is what I'm trying to say. You know, like he's won plenty of 3-round decisions. I know he's only been scheduled for 5 rounds once, but I'm just saying I don't know. I'll say that I'm not so sure that Fluffy's just going to be dominating the late rounds. I think if it hits the late rounds, I think it could be an honest fight.
Well, there is proof out there. If you look at the Brendan Allen fight on YouTube, yeah, high pace, all 5 rounds.
But Brendan Allen's kind of a dumbass too, and like he's not as dangerous on the feet as Michelle, honestly.
Yeah, but
is that fair to say?
That's fair to say, but still, the pace is insane at the round 5 as well. So, you know,
we'll see. I mean, I think it's logical to favor Fluffy in the later rounds. I'm not saying that, but I just don't know if it's going to be as one-sided, because I think if Fluffy is like winning rounds, like I think it's going to eventually just like get to Michelle. But I think if it's kind of even, I don't know. Could a split be live at all?
No.
If it hits the cards?
No.
You have to remember Pereira is very explosive, so he will get tired after 7.5 minutes. It's all downhill from there. Remember a fence grab versus Nico Price, round 3, saved them.
He's also probably on the sauce too, though.
I don't know, but he looks big. He looks big. He looks very muscular.
Yeah, he is filling in the middleweight. I'll say that.
Yeah, those shoulders are looking like coconuts.
Yep. Well, gentlemen, that was a great breakdown. A lot of good back and forth shit in the main event, and I think it kind of needs to be that way. It kind of feels like a 50-50 kind of fight. So that'll do it, man. We went through the card. It's 3:11 right now. Shocker, bro. I'm gonna fucking hit the bong one more time. Any kind of like closing thoughts on the card or anything else that we didn't talk about, or any, greasy plays you're thinking about now?
No. Let's go Cyborg.
I would definitely say pick your spots. Definitely. Like, if I remember it was me, Big Show, and Billy. We were talking to, I think, Truth Teller. And I think he wasn't, I don't know if he was necessarily not feeling the parlays. So I could have read it wrong. Probably had to go back. But hey, you can always pick your spots, man. Stick to straight bets if you really feel that way. Work with what you got. Don't overdo if you don't got it. And that's bankroll management 101.
Yeah, dude. And I would always say that, man. Like, I'm not a tipster. I don't consider myself a I just don't. I don't consider myself a fucking pro handicapper.
Mm-hmm.
But any like advice I will give for what has worked for me and just seems to be like something that can work for everybody is just don't bet something you don't fucking feel comfortable with. You know what I mean? Like, if there's something you don't like about it, like if Spidey sense is tingling, man, just listen to that shit. Like, listen to your gut always. Yep. Is what I would say. But, Rick Simpson oil, Zach Johnson. Now that you mention it, I did have some Rick Simpson oil. I needed it when I was getting before I got my wisdom tooth taken out, and I was having like serious fucking pain, like unbearable fucking toothaches. I was putting Rick Simpson oil directly on the fucking like tooth, and it would help a little bit. Yeep. But yes, I've used it. Yep. Supposedly, Rick Simpson used it and as a treatment for his skin cancer, but I cannot confirm nor deny that. But supposedly, that's what he claims. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But to answer your question, Zach, yes, there you go. Get you some more. I don't know about that. But shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat. We almost hit 10, boys. We hit 9. It's all good. But yeah, shout out to everyone that was coming through, interacting in the chat. Joey, Moiz, thank y'all both for joining me on the panel. And yeah, man, like Joey said, I think this is a pick your spots kind of card. Like, I have one parlay and one fucking underdog bet, and that is it. But I do like some of these greasy props and shit like that. I do like those.
I'll definitely have the base of the parlay. Then I'm just figuring out like what else I'll play.
Right.
See you guys next week. So.
Yes, indeed. Yes, we'll be back next week for sure.
That's Taporia and Holloway.
Yeah, the pay-per-view. Peace, Moiz. Yeah, man. That's a good. Well, I won't say good. It's an all right pay-per-view.
Yep.
But it's better than this fucking card on paper anyway.
Facts.
Hell yeah. All right, boys. Joey, do you have any final words for the people? Anything you want to promote or shout out, anything like that?
As I said, if you guys aren't doing anything, I'm gonna need you to sit wherever you want to sit, put the fights on, and make sure to tune in at Pub Sports Radio. 4 p.m. Eastern is coming up. Come sit along. We all want to try to win some bets. So we also want to hear your bets. So see where the hell your mindsets are at. And I want to cash today. Do you want to cash, TC? Because I know I want to cash.
You goddamn right I want to cash. And Joey, right. Man, congratulations again to making it on the show like as an official, like the newest official member. And yeah, dude, it was a great inaugural episode, and looking forward to see you next week on that as well.
Hey, man, you guys are always open arms welcoming in, and we got plenty of good opportunities coming up, and we're ready to. Now I'm on the show. We get an extra leg, a parlay, so let's continue to make some more money.
Yep, there you go, man. And I'll put these parlays up one more time. This is the podcast that we do on nights, 11 p.m. Eastern on Pub. This is when it premieres. And yeah, man, these are the legs this week. We all agreed on Almabayev and Phillips. And then let me take this banner down. And then these are the individual legs. Billy likes Robellis. Show likes Matsumoto. I'm going with Energy Johnson. Mills likes Jocelyn Edwards. And go ahead, Joey. What are you doing on that last one?
My fellow New Jerseyan, Elise Reed.
Hell yeah. Good shit, dude. And thank you again for joining me on these panels and making these good pre-games, dude. Again, we got 9 people in the building right now. But yeah, good. This was a nice and tidy one, under an hour and a half. So good shit. And thanks again, dude.
Hey, man. If you always invite me, I'll always come up, brother.
Appreciate it, Joey. Cool, man. Well, I will see you in the pub. Drop you down here and do my little.
Exactly what I was trying to do.
All right. Well, gents, it was another good one. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And one more time. Did I really fucking... There we go. All right. Like Joey said, I'm heading over to the pub here in just a short. Hope to see you over there. Sign up for the contest. It's free. If you make picks, if you make Tapology picks, it's another free roll, man. If you're the fucking man that night, win $100. So I put my picks in, sign up. I put my Tapology picks in already. One more time, this is my greasy little slate. 1 underdog bet, and 1 parlay for 1 unit. That's it. All right, boys, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm not going to scream. I'm trying to preserve my voice for these insane fights that are about to happen, dude. But again, shout out to everyone that joined me on the panel. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Hope to see you guys at the pub. I'll definitely be back next week for the next card to do another one of these all over again. So y'all have a good weekend. Cash your fucking asses off, and we'll definitely catch you on the next one. Peace.